I'll share my screen. All right. So today is June 23rd, Tuesday, 2026. I took one trade. It was an L. Um, I'm okay with this L. I think it's pretty statistical. This is the trade that I took. But we'll just start from the beginning. Um, so coming into the market, what we were presented with, we had high time frame. We sold off all overnight, right? Just drawing towards looks like this internal low here. However, ES had just swept this internal low, forming a high time frame tracking correlation, as well as um, YM sweeping this internal low as well. So two assets both manipulated lower, and NQ still has a good 200 points away from it. So it's possible that we might not reach this low, right? So then what happens after that? So market open. What am I looking for personally? I ideally want to see this low get taken or some low time frame kind of resweep of the lows, low of day, leaving distance, and then we trade back higher into the range. Due to this, it's just one sided overnight, and that is what happens. So we see that we have low of day marked on ES, and then YM as well, and immediately um, ES sweeps low of day. YM actually fails to, but we form a daily cycle sequential SMT at the lows, and we do hold that. As well, I didn't see this, but I did see Fatal. He marked some sell side um, on NQ, and I'm assuming it was one of these internal lows here that NQ had actually swept to move higher. And then from there, we have something. The reason I had not entered within here, I didn't take the initial CISD just because right now I'm requiring like an inverse for value gap as well, just to ensure like expansion on both sides, and it helps with my with structure as well for me personally. So this was a CISD you could have taken off of this, right? And it was pretty clear at this moment. We have manipulation synced at the same time, and then clear expansion higher. And then a continuation entry that I almost entered right here was this CISD. We swept this low time frame, kind of internal low here, and then CISD higher. But the one thing is that we had this 30-minute gap right here that I was just kind of a- trying to be aware of, due to this could send us lower to this sell side. And as this 1 minute CISD occurred, we mitigated that 30-minute gap. So I'm like, all right, my any break even point, any risk management is off the table due to us mitigating that gap. So I just let price continue. There's no rush for me to be in a trade. And price just continued to expand higher into this drawn liquidity, which was some London internal high here. And again, no real um, retracement opportunity that I liked. And then again, something to point out. I know Flux is familiar with this. Is just Flux time guides, or Fatal is familiar with this. Sorry, um, is just noticing how the power of threes develop, and then when um, these lows are formed, these entries, these opportunities are formed, and it always aligns with these power of three openings and how they operate. Right, is 9:30 manipulates lower. We form this low at 9:31. 9:45 opens lower, sweeps this low time frame low in this gap, and then expands higher. Right, and when do we hit this significant high right here? 9:59 or 10 a.m. And then we continue to kind of chop around for a while. And while we chop around, we engineer liquidity below this high time frame internal high right here. Um, this is where my trade comes into play. So what do I see? I see 10 a.m. lax manipulation beneath the open. We open this 15-minute fair value gap, and to me, the New York AM expansion higher, the New York AM reversal, has been put into place. I think it's been established. So there's no reason we should reverse here without taking out this high, in my opinion. Right. So with this consolidation, what do I want to see? I want to see, um, I don't want to trade consolidation, so I want to see a new phase of price, and that would occur after we sweep either the range high or the range low. Like if we swept this high, potentially look for shorts lower, because we are high time frame bearish in this scenario. But we consolidate, we manipulate lower, um, into this 15-minute fair value gap. ES also, it fails to manipulate into the 15-minute fair value gap, forming a SMTF, and then it sweeps this, low time frame low, right? Well, NQ fails to. This is a form of a strength switch taught by GXT, but that's not very important. But we just have this high time frame key level, the 15-minute fair value gap, and then we have a low time frame stop hunt or protected low, form of this low time frame, sell side sweep, right? And then from there, so we have the key level, we have the cracking correlation to support it. We are under 10 a.m. open, and we have clear displacement higher. So this, like sometimes I would consider as a CISD, just because this was a lower low on ES, right? So this would be the CISD. So sometimes it carried over to Nasdaq, but you also have this manipulation leg as well, which, is very valid as well. And then higher, we have this high time frame internal high. We have these failure swings failing to reach it. We have 1030 open right here, and it manipulated lower. So now we have 10 a.m. consolidation, 1030 manipulation lower into a key level, expansion away with the protected low. So this is the trade I took. I targeted 2R just because, here the risk reward isn't great about 1R. I like to have 2R on my trades. Um, so this is everything I look for pretty much in a trade. I think this is, very, very good setup for me personally. And then this also plays into kind of what I covered yesterday as well. It's like if we have this low time frame, this is exactly what really happened. We had this 1030 open into the gap, CISD out of it with expansion. We have this LR leading to the high time frame DOL. So we have low time frame appeal plus high time frame appeal. However, um, this is why I kind of deem it statistical, is just because it's everything that I look for in a setup. However, it just did not play out, and we just dumped lower. Um, so not something I'd get mad about. Some trades you just have to, be able to accept, and not I'd say not every trade is one that you need to go back and study extensively on why it lost. I think some trades are fine to just accept the loss and be happy with the setup that you took, and then, just on to the next day. So that is what I took, and then it looks like we're kind of just grinding lower, right? Price is just failing to move higher now. But yeah, is there any questions about anything? Any trades you guys took? Anything, you want to take a look at? Weird how we take the high at 10 a.m. Yeah, right. So random. I really thought that 10:30, a high would get this high would get taken at 10:30, and then the manipulation at 10:30. It's like it's kind of random, you know. Um, thank you, Fatal, bro. Enjoy your lunch, man. Enjoy your lunch. All right, if those are the questions, or, no one else has anything, we call it here. All right, guys, have a good one.
Um,
Oh, yep. What's going on?
for me, it is just not like a kind of like a questions, but the reason why I took like a W because we have like everyone have like different like strategy and stuff,
Hmm.
and just follow your rules, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Definitely, man. Just stick to your rules, and if you have a
Yep.
model or strategy, whatever it is, just got to stick to it, and the system will
Yep.
play out in your favor eventually. So yeah, it's great, man. All right, guys.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
where? Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
Have a good day, bro.
Hey, you too, man. Everyone have a good day.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Be
Appreciate
productive.
it,
Of
bro.
course, man. Later.